Good morning. It's Wednesday today. I don't have much to do. I have a phone call that I need to make, and all the paperwork is done, and it's starting to feel like not the end of everything, but it's starting to kind of have a resolution. I'm starting to get what my cards wanted to tell me about like my next job, and even if it isn't this particular thing, then I can take this lesson with me into the next job. And I watched Sebastian Soto. I posted about that this morning. And how funny was it when he just started to ramble about grumpy or whatever? I was really thinking about, okay, how did you get there? When he thought of that himself. Um, that was really funny. What I thought about was that my reading that I should kind of think about when kind of working was that some people are in a particular headspace where they aren't, they will not respect your thoughts, or that you might actually know what's going on or the truth, or they will not, they don't want to kind of see their surroundings or the reality of it. It's like, let's take Justin and Haley as an example here, as a lesson for me. Um, how would you think that Justin would take that he's making such a big deal out of like paparazzis is kind of finding where he is? And a few years ago, they kind of hunted you down, but today you kind of call them. And that is the reality of the situation. Everybody knows this. I think Justin seems to be, either he just plays along with it and he just like a skit or something just to kind of create drama, or they are in it together. What do I know? Maybe he and Haley, before they go out, he just, have you called the paparazzi? Yes, I have, Haley says, and then they go out and he just has a fit. Like, how did you? Who knows? But the reality of it is that someone actually calls them. And let's say that he is in his head and really doesn't get that. So, how do you think he would have reacted if I kind of sat him down and said that Haley is truly the one that is calling them? I don't think that would have been taken well at all. And my advice wouldn't have been respected or valued, or because they are kind of codependent towards each other. He can't like do anything about it, and the reality of the situation becomes like extremely painful. I'm not saying Haley is the one doing it. I'm saying that the reality of it is that someone in his surrounding, which would mean someone very close to him, who knows exactly where he is, which Haley is a part of, is calling the paparazzis. And I think like social media has said that for years. And my cards kind of want to point out that it's no point in me actually, let's say I would kind of sit down with Justin and tell him this. You do know that it is Haley that is calling them. Either he does and he kind of goes along with it because of the publicity or whatever it is, or he would just not be in the place that he would kind of grasp it or kind of take it in. So, and that would be kind of creating a fight. It would be, unless Justin would kind of approach me and say, "Hi, I need your honest opinion about this." And it would be kind of a job and not like a friend thing, or there is some kind of a respect, I guess, in paying someone. Okay, I know you will tell me the truth. Okay, I know you will will kind of paint the picture extremely clearly here. Um, I need your advice. That is, I think my cards are kind of pointing out to me. And it's another way of seeing it. I was, like in the past, I was happy to kind of share, like, oh, yeah, no, I know what's going on. This is this. And I don't think it was met with suspicion, disrespect. It was met with, it wasn't valued. And I think that is like the point of it all. It wasn't valued at all. Today, people might regret that. I think that if they had done what I said they'd done, they would have been in a different place in their career or in their life. Some things are fixable though, and some of them have fixed, like things they should have thought about in the beginning and so on. But um, I wasn't completely wrong, and they could have had a smoother kind of transition towards it. There was another woman that goes through kind of a lot that came up on my TikTok. It wasn't her account, but it was like someone else that had posted it. I never engage in this account. I watch it from time to time, but not giving it much attention at all. But that was also something that was kind of a taking as a lesson. I did a reading and I know what's going on. She's pointing out that she's very confused and she doesn't know what's going on and what's happening and and then she had like her solution on it. And I laid my cards and I knew, like, it took me a second to figure it out. And I just realized she would hate me. Like, it would be complete hate if I actually told her this, because she has built up something that what is kind of happening now can't happen, and she would wants to avoid it, and she wants to not see it. She doesn't want to be a part of it, and someone needs to tell her. I'm not going to be the one, obviously, but if she had come to me and said that, here you have, like, I'm paying you for your opinion, or like, it gives like a value to it, and I would say exactly what is going on. You need to know this, and whether you like it or not, this is going to happen. Not today, not tomorrow. You're going to cling on to this for dear life for probably some time, but eventually this is where it is headed. So she wouldn't take that particularly well unless it was kind of paid advice. So I get that now. It would create a conflict, it would create probably misunderstandings, or not wanting to resolve it, or kind of work on it, or which I think it's the fun part. You find out what's wrong, you find out what's like what you don't want to see or hear, or what everybody around you kind of keep from you, or they joke about it, or they no one pays attention or something, while you are very, very much in your head, and That is why my cards are like that good. I might be confused at times. I don't know the path, but and I can have anxiety, but as long as I kind of lay them, it becomes clearer and it I have like if it's time to rest, then it's time to rest. There's no buts if or whatever about it. It's just it. You can do anything. So I need to rest. I learn a lot. I don't know if I'm going to get more kind of lessons put in my face. But those two I've learned now. Justin and this woman that is going through a pretty hard time. Um, and what I'm not supposed to do and what I'm supposed to learn from it. Based on the reading I did a few days ago about what my next job is going to be, it is to be valued and respected for whatever knowledge I do have, which wasn't the case like a few years ago. Um, so I think that's interesting to kind of know. We'll see if I get something else out of this. I need to go out with my dog now.